Hi there, welcome to another vlog. I'm Emma and this is my sewing channel, So Do Emma. Welcome. If you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with anything and everything sewing related from me. Yes, so yeah, if you're an OG, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful microphone. This is the backup of this pair. The other one went through the wash, and yeah, should have checked that beforehand. It sounded okay, but then it dips in sound, so I think I'm going to have to put it in the bin. And I'll possibly get a new set just in case I do a silly thing like putting this one in my pocket. I'll not put it past me. No. I'll not put it past me because it's kind of a thing that I do with microphones. Yeah, so I hope you're all well. Reason here, I'm back with the Cosy Capsule that I started. I did 3 videos and for some reason, maybe life just got in the way or I just got sidetracked, as I do. Another thing of a quirky thing for me. Yes, so, yeah. So, Cosy Capsule, it's sweaters today, and let's get cracking because 2 minutes are just about there, and we're still chatting. So, I'm going to be talking about size inclusive patterns. They go up to 60 and above inch hips, 60-inch hips. Yes, so I will mention the bust, the waist, and the hips of the biggest size that goes up. Keep it simple, and it will be in inches, but I will try and remember and put them in centimeters on the screen for those who work in metric only. It's funny, I go by my size in inches because it's easy to remember, but when I'm working in meters, I go for metric. Who else does that? Yes, so we're going to step up with Drew. This is the second latest pattern from Tilly and the Buttons. It's aimed at a confident beginner and it goes with the newest pattern, the CC joggers. Yeah, so this is a really good one because you can colour block it, both the sweater and the joggers. Yeah, and it's got a good size range. So basically, meet your new obsession with your sweatshirt sewing pattern. The easy fitting style and raglan seams make for a speedy and satisfying sew, and a perfect introduction to sewing with stretch knit fabrics. Whether you make it on a regular sewing machine with a zigzag stitch or an overlocker serger is up to you. Keep it simple with one solid colour or print, or let your creativity loose. With the playful collar block sleeve, great for scrap busting. So the size range is a 1 to 15 in Tilly sizes, but it goes from a really good bust size of 30 inches, waist size of 24 inches, and hip size of 33 inches, all the way up to a 60-inch bust, a 53-inch waist, and a 61-inch hip. So that's really good. And it's aimed for a confident beginner. So I would definitely try this if you've got a few projects under your belt already, and you can definitely sew this on a sewing machine, regular sewing machine. You do not need an overlocker to start off with. Okay, so the next pattern is kind of an oldie, and I was a tester for this brand. I've tested a few of the patterns for the plus size sizes. And I did this pattern in a velvet. I think it was some sort of velvet stretch fabric. Kind of worked out. It attracts a lot of things, and lots of things stick on it. But it's fine. It was a tester. But if I was to make this again, I would just do a regular sweatshirting fabric because having the velvet sweater was let's just say. So Staystitch patterns, they have the Sierra sweatshirt and they do 3 different sleeves on this. So let's have a wee look at the details. It goes from a 0 to 34 and it ends with a 64-inch hip. I'm going to keep it really simple on that one. It has a relaxed fit and a dropped shoulder. It also has 2 sleeve options. So the Sierra sweater comes from Staystitch pattern. It has a really good size range going from 0 to 34. We'll talk about sizes in a moment. There's 3 views on this little picture that I'm showing you. View A is a classic sweatshirt. View B features a double pleated sleeve and higher neckline, and View C features a single pleated sleeve and a higher neckline. So it has 2 sleeve options and 2 neck options, just to round that up. It is perfect for fall and can be dressed up or worn as loungewear. This pattern is designed to be a beginner friendly, probably confident beginner, and approachable. It can also be sewn on a sewing machine or a serger, like most patterns in this, so I'm not going to mention that. I'm just reading it from the blurb on Etsy where the patterns are sold. Now, for sizing, we are going to go into the size chart and going from this works. Size 0 is a 32 bust, a waist of 25 inches and a hip of 35, and going all the way up to size 34 it stops at a bust of 61 inches, a waist of 54 inches and a hip of 64 inches. So that's 2 down, another one to come up. Now Cosmos sweater or a sweatshirt from Sew House 7 has been on my radar for some time. I think it came out at the same time as the Elemental skirt, which was a stretch skirt. Yeah, so it's great to see that both curvy and standard fits are included with the purchase if you get this pattern, especially in the PDF, so that is really good. It is a beginner level pattern. What's new there? And the pattern includes standard sizes 00 to 20 and curvy sizes 16 to 34. Now, the Cosmos sweatshirt is an oversized Raglan fit knit top designed with comfort and style in mind. This classic sweatshirt is a quick and easy make and features a wide bottom band landing just above your hip. I think it's a colour on the website that is just really drawing me in, that beautiful pink. The pattern features are version 1 features a funnel neck that lands about mid neck height and a self face with the raglan seams continuing up to the neck. Version 2 features a more traditional curved neckline with a neckband. Sleeve A features a long bell sleeve and sleeve B features a cuffed long sleeve. The curvy fit body measurements start from a high bust of for the size 16, a 40-inch to a 58-inch. The bust starts from 30. The bust is 43.5 inches to 61.5 inches. The waist is 37.25 to 57.25 inches, and the hip is 47 inch to 65 inches, and that's a 16 to 34 size range. So looking at the regular size and the curvy size range, it looks really quite good fit wise. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and I would like to try it as well as try the toaster sweatshirt. So I'm going on to Helen's closet, and she's recently just moved shop onto Shopify, which is quite handy. But in order to do that, she had to move a lot of files over, but she couldn't quite carry all over the accounts as well. So people have had to maybe download their patterns, or they would have lost them on the move. But the Jackson tee and the pullover, you shouldn't be a stranger to this. I am not. I love the Jackson pullover and tee. Well, the pullover. I've not tried the tee yet, but it is on my agenda. I really want to get a couple of these done for a big trip coming up, which I will be talking about very shortly. um, I will be doing a roundup of what I really want to sew up for this trip. And everything really needs to work together cohesively to get the majority of use out of all those outfits. So, the pullover is a 0 to 34, and that goes from 33 inches to 62-inch hip. Let's just round that up. Okay, you have got a shorter version of the pullover or a longer version of the pullover, but I've really found the Jackson tee to be really easy to edit, like adding a bit more curve to it or grading in between sizes. Yeah, I, I just love it, and I just really love the fit of mine. I've made about 4 or 5, and I don't think I'll be stopping. The Jackson pullover is ready to be a workhorse in your wardrobe. The gender inclusive design is great for you and excellent for your family and friends too. All views have a classic unisex fit with a slightly dropped shoulder and crew neck. The pullover features knit bands for cuffs and the hem that can be sewn in matching ribbon or if desired. 2 lengths are provided for both the tee and the pullover, so it is easy to suit yourself or the person you are sewing it for. You simply can't have too many Jackson, which is kind of true. Now, we're going into NH Patterns, and their sweater offering is called the Heather sweater. But did you know the good thing about the Heather sweater is it pays as what you want, or it's a free pattern. It has a drop shoulder feature and slightly oversized fit. The neckband, waistband, and cuffs can be finished in the same fabric or can be finished in a ribbed cuffing. The Heather pattern comes in 2 size options: size UK to 18, roughly US 0 to 14, and a size UK 16 to 32, roughly 12 to 26 US sizing. Sizes 4 to 18 is made to a B cup, and the size 32 file is made to a D cup. Remember, this is a dressmaking cup size and not retail cup size. So this comes as a PDS pattern, and it was really simple. I think it would be a confident beginner as well. And yeah, really like the sample. So gotta give this a wee try as well. This is just out. It's a very new pattern. It's called the Pine Raglan sweatshirt, and this is by Paradise Patterns. So it's a classic sweatshirt with a comfortable oversized fit. The neckband is slightly chunkier than the standard crew neck, giving the sweatshirt a vintage and unisex feel. VB has a cropped hem, giving the sweatshirt a more feminine feel. You can choose to make the whole sweatshirt in one fabric or use rib knit for the neckbands, waistband and cuffs. So the sizing is a bust from 28 to 58 and the level is a confident beginner, like all of the patterns that I have just talked about so far. So yeah, this looks really nice. And when Sylvia on Instagram, I will pop in our Instagram handle and link it in the description box below. But her Paradise pattern jumper sweatshirt, Pine Raglan sweatshirt was the bee's knees. I loved her label placement on the back. Go and check it out if you can, if you've got Instagram. You might be able to hit the line and be able to see it as well. So this is a sweatshirt from Hey June Handmade. Unfortunately, this other sweatshirt, the Sheridan sweatshirt, isn't size inclusive. So, but I saw this and I was like, ooh, maybe this one. Because it looks quite cool and you can have fun colour blocking it as well as the Drew sweatshirt from Tilly and the Button. It's just a little bit different and a different line on it. So the Sitka sweatshirt is a shrunken sweater hybrid, perfect for the casual dressing when temperatures are low. It is a great pattern for using up scraps, especially for VZ with the divided sections on the front and back pieces. There is ample opportunity for colour blocking. Use the 2 to 3 different fabrics that coordinate, create an ombre effect, or even use your favourite team's colours. The term shrunken indicates that the Sitka sweatshirt is more cropped in overall length and in sleeve length as compared to a regular oversized sweatshirt. It fits closer to the body, but it is not tight. It has a casual drop sleeve, providing extra room through the bust for a comfortable fit. The sleeves are designed to hit just past the waist bone, and the hem is designed to fit at the high hip, just covering the waistband on a mid-rise jeans. The crew neck hits slightly higher up without being restricting. So the high bust is a 40-inch to a 56-inch. The full bust is a 44 to 60-inch. The waist is a 30-inch to 53-inch. The high hip is a 41 to 57, and the hip is a full 45 inches to a 61-inch. There's also a measurement for the bicep from going from 14.5 inches to 18.5 inches. Okay, we're now on the last but not least, the Belle Etoile Hera sweater. Now, if you're an OG, you know that I've tested this for the curvy size range. So I helped test the Hera curve sweater for women in the PDF English version, and I really had fun with this. I love the sleeves in this. There are so many different sleeve options. So, this is a super cool pattern, as described in the blurb, for a loose fitting sweater with no less than 6 different sleeve options. Told you were getting your money's worth. You can go for some shoulder power with the puff sleeves, pleated sleeves, or folded sleeves, or opt for more fun at the wrist with the bust sleeves, and endless options for everyone. This version for curvy women has bust darts for a beautiful fit, and they really do fit. It really does fit nicely around the bust with those bust darts. So this is also beginner friendly. I would say confident beginner friendly, just to make sure that you understand what is going on in the pattern regarding sewing with knits on your sewing machine. Because this is a European size. I think it's a German. It's coming from Germany. And the measurements are metric. Okay, so the full bust goes from a size 46 to a 60. That is 110 centimeters to 152 centimeters. The waist is 94 centimeters to 136 centimeters, and the hips are 117 centimeters to 152 centimeters. I really hope you've enjoyed today's thing. Is there any pattern that you really like and is on your sewing list? Let me know in the comments below. What would you like to see next in the Cosy Capsule thing that I haven't covered on yet? Yes, because I would like to sort of try and continue this because I feel like I'm doing a service. Well done. Well, I hope. Yeah. So slightly different view of the sewing room today. Usually you're there, but yes, I was talking about my PDF patterns up here. There's my hand, and how I was going to put tabs on. So they've been ordered and they're on their way. And yeah, and I think I will do a backup microphone set just in case. I am thinking about maybe just getting one for the table, and then I don't have to worry about taking it down in my pockets. Do you think that's a good idea? Should I invest in that? I think so. But yeah, just let me know. Because yeah, they look okay price wise on what do you call it? The A store. And yeah, I think I might just go for that. But if you have one and you really recommend it, let me know. And I'll give it a shot. Yeah. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Give me a little like and comment in the box below. What's your favourite pattern from this little blurb? See you later. Have fun. Happy sewing and ta-ta for now.
Golden things. Golden. I'll follow only golden. Golden. Golden things.